everybody. We are having a celebration here at One Class today. Yeah, I know it's our day off, but hello. America has had another great victory against the liberals, against the fake news, against all those who would like to try to unseat Trump, who don't even realize they're fighting against God. So I have a few things to share right now. Number one, woohoo! I am so excited. I hope you are. You should be dancing in the streets. You know what? Satan doesn't mind celebrating when he wins, but he has failed again. Fail, 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 fail. I tell you, we're going to get a button that says fail. And every time the Democrats or the liberals fail against their plans to take over our country, we're going to be pushing that button. How about that? So today, and this week especially, we've had a great victory. The whole Russia thing that was started several years ago. By the way, they wasted about $20-some million of your money and my money trying to prove that Trump was involved in something illegal. They won't give up. They better give up because they're never going to win. I have news from God above that he is still running his plan with Trump. And yeah, I know he's a little rough around the edges, but you better not make him mad either, okay? For all those who are against what God wants to do with them, make America greater than it ever has been before. And he is in total agreement, and so am I. Yes, yes, yes. It will work. And so I'm so happy to say Russia's out of the picture. Woohoo! How about that one? And the green plan went right down the drain where it belongs, okay? That was about the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I've had a 12th grade education, and even I understand that was never going to work. There you go. Okay, I've rung that enough now. My photographer right now, my media person is saying, okay, that's enough. Well, hello. Yes, get ready for more of Trump. Get on the Trump train, Trump 2020 train. And this is a Trump 2020 report that everything's going according to plan and great things are going to happen. And the other thing, I had already told everybody, the impeachment thing would never work. Do you think God went through all that he did to put him in office, to let him be known and seen and heard, not just here in America, but around the world, moving and shaking things, shaking nations, shifting governments, which is part of God's plan? God wants to make our country great again, but there's other targeting countries that he has put his bullseye on. I need to drink somebody. I'll get one later. I'm talking about chocolate milk, okay? Just so you know that. Anyway, we are totally celebrating with each other today, knowing all along, because when you hear God speak, and then he shows you his plan, and you already know it's going to happen when it happens. That's a prophetic word from God himself. He is going to keep Trump right where he belongs for 4 more years, so get ready for a great victory in the 2020 elections. We'll keep talking about that all along, and I can tell you the fake news are probably not celebrating, and neither are the liberals, but let me tell you, they need to find some better people to be running because they don't have a chance anywhere of winning with who they have chosen, and God said every time they open their mouth, they'll look dumber. And that has happened. Let me tell you, the green plan, I think they meant a lot of fertilizer is what they meant, because that ain't going to produce nothing but worse for them. Okay? I love the message that was put out there. If you didn't get to see it, what was the person's name, Jen, who talked about all that awesome stuff about the green plan?
That was...
If you didn't see it, you need to see it. It's very funny.
It was the Utah...
But let me tell you this. When they get people who are paid to do something, and they pay people, that's what the Democrats do. They don't like who they already have, so they think they'll find someone younger, smarter. Well, they're not smarter. And let me tell you, she needs a lot of help. The one who's been speaking on their behalf, I think she added some of her own stuff in there. But really, you think you're going to get rid of God's cows? Do you think he's going to tolerate that? How about that one? How about the no milk, cream, no beef? We want our beef too, don't we? And so let me tell you that the cows are safe. Their cows are safe. God said the cows will be safe. And also, let me tell you what about getting rid of all the airplanes? Well, that would make my life a little bit simpler because I sure wouldn't be flying very much. But then I would just do it during the spirit, in the spirit, right? Eventually that will happen. But what a really not smart plan. Get rid of the planes, get rid of the cows, okay, because they're offensive. I thought we were supposed to be lovers of everything, God's creatures, God's people. I thought we were supposed to love them, right? So why are you calling them names? Let me tell you what, they'll be here when you are gone. And they will win and you will not win. So I want to just say hello to everybody. I'm glad that you're joining in. I think Jen has a comment to make.
It was Senator Mike Lee.
Senator Mike Lee.
Yeah.
And his report.
He was doing a report on the new Green Deal.
The Green Deal, and he used sci-fi and all kinds of wild things, to replace the things that the Democrats didn't want. And it was actually quite entertaining. And this is the thing. That whole plan failed. No one voted for that plan, okay? Not even the cows. So go back out in the field and regroup, Democrats. And you can, wipe each other's tears and get ready for another 4 years with Trump, okay? And America is headed in an amazing direction. And I want you to know that God's not giving up on him. He's not giving up on America. Things will be so radically different. I keep telling you that. I also told you several years ago, forget the impeachment. They have no grounds, no approval, and they don't have any of the backing to try to do that. They're hiring outside people who need help themselves. So the impeachment, down the drain. The Russian collusion, down the drain. God is working his plan, and he doesn't need the green plan. He doesn't need the Green Deal, all right? He has all of us we need to keep supporting Trump. Pray for him. Pray for his family. Pray for his protection, although he has many of the hosts of heaven already assigned to him. And so you're going to see powerful things happen, not just in here, but I actually will be in Israel during the time of the election when Netanyahu will be put back up again for re-election. And I can't wait to take that property and that atmosphere. I will be leaving this Friday to fly to Israel. I'll be there for about 10 or 11 days. Thank you, everyone who signed up to come. Your life's never going to be the same. You're going to know what's going on in the spirit realm, right? Yeah, that's going to be really cool. You're going to know what God is doing with Israel itself, what he thinks about them, and what great things are coming for them also. And so I'll be on the Sea of Galilee. I'll be on the Mount of Olives. I'll be in the upper room. I'll be all over the place where Jesus walked himself, not just on the ground, but in the spirit. And so I look forward of giving a report. Maybe we'll do a Facebook Live right from Israel. I'm looking forward to that. And woohoo for the Golan Heights. God's going to restore all that belongs to Israel too, just like he is for us here in America. So get ready for greatness, kick out the fear, kick out the doubt, and get in line with what God wants. For you to be great for him, for you to manifest for him, for your things to be restored to you, because this is a time for justice. Everybody yell, justice!
Justice!
Woohoo! And so I'm excited to be here to share with you. And also, I will be in Orlando tomorrow night, 6 p.m., at One Accord. And what is that address, Jen?
Just a minute.
This is one of those suddenlies. We just decided we have to say something, right? Sometimes you just got to say something. And so we did say something about America, about Trump. And right now, Orlando is about to be overcome with a host of heaven and God's plans to take that entertainment industry there, because you know what? It's one of the platforms we'll be ruling from, and I'll get to be doing a lot of declaring and decreeing and sharing with the One Accord crowd who comes there. I hope you can make it. If you're in Florida, make sure you don't miss it. So that'll be One Accord in Orlando, Florida, and the address is
7301 Edgewater Drive, Orlando, Florida, 32810.
And we hope to see you there.
I'll be there.
Oh, Jen will be there for sure.
Working the product table.
Yeah, working the product table. We will still have our calendars. If you haven't seen the first ever in the history of this world of members of the Army of Heaven in a calendar with quotes and declarations that you need to know and say yourself, will be there. I'll be sharing about Trump 2020 train and a lot of things God has on his calendar for the next several months. So don't miss it. We will see you there, and may the host go with you.